I'll be here for like a hot minute. But Angel Reese said that she prefers her next boyfriend to be 6'7" and up. And most of the time, you're gonna find them dudes in the NBA. Now, I think she was on a podcast with Lotto, and uh, I think it might have been Mariah the Scientist. Um, she kind of favored Brittany Renner a little bit, and I think Mariah the Scientist was like, well, she'll make some calls for her to see if she can find somebody. And one thing that a lot of these women gonna find out is that they don't have as many options as they think they do. And after she sit down here being choosy and picky and all that type of stuff with the type of dudes that she want to deal with, what's gonna end up happening is she gonna end up sounding like Vivica Fox. Well, you know what? I just want a dude to love me and shower me and take me shopping once she hit the wall. Women, women are front runners. They great sprinters, 100 meters, 200 meters, whatever, 50 meters, what you want to say. But when you start talking about the marathon or cross country, men win. You know what I'm saying? Men win in the end. Men get more distinguished. Men age like fine wine because what women want from men, they want income. That's the main thing they want. Is a guy they can take care of them, right? That's what they want. The main thing dudes want, they want the look. They want a chick to look a certain type of way because they know outside of that, most women ain't gonna bring shit else to the table. So, but yeah, right now, she got to strike while the iron is hot. It was some rumors that she was dealing with old buddy from the Pistons, Jalen Duren, the center. He about 6'10", still a young fella, 2021. He was the youngest guy in the league for a minute. So, I don't know what happened there, but women don't understand the more guys you seen with, in our mind, they just think y'all messing around. Y'all humping around. That's how we look at it. So the more guys you seen with, if you see a group of guys and a girl with them, or two girls with them, this may not be the reality, but the optics are, in our opinion, make sure y'all double tap the screen and like the video. The optics are, he's smashing. Unless he look like one of them guys that's not smashing. We all know the friend zone guy, the nerdy guy. But even if he even if he gay, I don't give him the benefit of the doubt if he gay. Cause I told y'all, when they get that itch or they get that feeling, what's so funny? They be like, you hear women on the internet say that they don't trust guys that's extra horny, they'll hump anything, right? Well, that's another projection for a lot of women too, because a lot of women get extra horny and they'll bump with each other. And they'll hump their gay friends. And I'm telling you, what about that dude, Saucy Santana ex-boyfriend, getting that girl pregnant? Remember I warned y'all. Nobody, I don't know if y'all probably didn't believe me. Some probably be like, well, I'm gonna put shit past them. But I told y'all that a lot of these women, they be having gay male friends and they be humping on them, bruh. And then they turn around and blame men for spreading diseases that they spread. I always throw this number out there. 36% of men don't have, are under 30 right now around the world are sexless. They're virgins. They're sexless. These women are humping at an advanced age. Ask the average woman when she lost her virginity. You will hear 13. You even hear 12. You even hear 15, 16. It's a lot of creepy older dudes that pay them to do stuff like that. That's why dudes have an attraction to younger women, because little petty stuff, you can talk to them and it's easy to get. You can get them a ride in your 1996 Trailblazer, and they'll be happy with that, and they gonna produce. They gonna produce out. They gonna put out. Or you can pay their cell phone bill, or you can get them some McDonald's, and they gonna produce out. That is just, it's simple. That's why they do it, because they know it's easy pickings. I ain't condoning it. I don't, it is, do what you do. That's what you believe in. But it ain't really pretty much too much they can do for me. But we're back to her. She got to understand, the more guys she done been with, the more guys, even these high caliber guys that you've been with, even in the Hollywood sense, Like Ari Fletcher being with uh Moneybag and being with Tank, and before Tank being with G Herbo, which Angel Reese been seen after the game in G Herbo car. What she gotta understand is niggas ain't gonna take her serious. Women don't really understand the difference between the attention. See, a guy can intentionally like you fine as hell, but I mean, he could be like you fine as hell. What's the attention? You know, when he get to like, even when he kind of like dating you, like if you like Angel Reese, you got a reputation. All right, is it you just a fun time? That's the question. Are you just for a fun time? You know, and if you don't know her or you give her a clean slate and you start talking to her, is it she a fun time? You start talking to her. And some women you get talking to when you get older, you know, especially when you start lining some stuff up. It's certain women you talk to that you can find attractive, or you'll hit it, and then you know you'll start talking to them. You'll start chopping it up with them, and you hear some things that you don't like, and then you don't even want to hump them no more. You don't even want to have sex with her no more. Like when you don't get pussy, or you don't get women. Let me keep this PG rated. When you don't get women, you really don't turn nothing down, unless it's trife life, or it's really off the grid. It's really a 3, 2, or 1. You really ain't turning shit down. But once you get women, and you know how to get women, and you got the formula, whatever your formula is for getting women, whatever your game is, and however your macking is, they say back in the 90s, you can turn down women. Because you already know, like, man, you hear things you like, you be like, damn, you know, no, I can't even mess with her. Or, no, she a wild girl, or no. So when you start talking to women, you know, let's just say she didn't have a reputation, or you gave her a clean slate, and you started talking to her, you start categorizing them. You like, okay, she a friend zone chick, or she a fuck zone chick, excuse me, or you know, I definitely would date her. You know, I definitely be in a relationship with her. That's how you kind of categorize them. And for Angel Reese, she developing a reputation for being with a lot of guys, being seen with G Herbo, being with Shador, and it ain't none of these dragging out too. Ain't none of these is long term. You know, I'm in Detroit, well, close to Detroit. So ain't none of these relationships really long term. So they all fling. So what that's telling you, if she just dealing with dudes on a short term basis, she was seeing Held in Hands with old girl that got cut with the Chicago Sky that played on there, and she with Jaylen Brown thinking they having a threesome or something. Like, it probably wasn't even nothing like that. So, but the optics and stuff like that, women don't understand the optics. Guess what? Dude ain't thinking like, I'm about to wife Angel Reese after Shador, after Jalen Duren, after G Herbo, after whoever else. Like, no, you just like, I'm about to take her on the little tizzy tour. I'm about to take her to Pound Town. I just want to, you know, enjoy her for 30 days or a couple weeks or a situationship. And I tell y'all on the Patreon all the time, a lot of these women prefer the situationship. Stop. They prefer the situationship. So all she doing is dealing with this dude, getting dinners, getting bags out of it, and that's it. She getting a couple dollars out of it, and she keeping it moving. And that's just the optics of it. They enjoying her, they having fun. Ain't nobody crashing out over her poo nanny. You can already tell her, well, I can buy this myself, and I can do this myself. Like, and no man want a woman that's independent, that's so independent, that's independent. Most of these dudes are taking a woman that's interdependent, that's dependent that's dependent on you. Most dudes will take that over a woman that's independent. That, oh, you can't do nothing for me. I could do all this for myself. It's no, you know, just how you say you could dry the box up, it can make the stick shaft soft. That's not sexy for a dude to say, I do it on my own. I don't need you to raise my, like, absolutely not. So a woman like her, all man, really the challenge, it ain't even no challenge. The only challenge is, it ain't even getting a punani that's a challenge because you buying it. She basically like from the optics, I ain't saying it's true. She basically like a call girl. Basically, that's just what it boiled down to. She just like, you know, she just the situationship queen. Real talk. That's it. And then a lot of y'all to get to know her, but oh, wife her and all. Y'all get to know her. Y'all just figure like, you just good for the stroke. But the only thing you really trying to accomplish with her is you just trying to break her. That's it. You just trying to break her to the point where now she becoming dependent on you. Now she chasing you. Now she asking you what you doing. Now you making her chase you. That's the only challenge with her. With women that's independent, only challenge it is with them, for them is to break them to make them dependent on you. That's it. Come here, Miles. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's the only real challenge. That's the only challenge. Other than that, getting her a box, that ain't no challenge. Only challenge is to break her. That's it. To make her say, "Oh, I need you, I want you," you know. But her mindset, she just like them niggas like, "Come on, come on, come on, come here." Hold on, real quick. Come here. But that's the only real challenge. That's the only real challenge. They just want to be, I don't need no nigga, I don't need this. And then they call and ask you for stuff. Oh, what you doing? They all on your head. And what's so funny, me and Tom, he was on his way back from the Mungia fight. We was just talking and shit. And, we chopping game. But the less you care, especially when you already got the box from a woman, the less you care, the more power lay within you. Real talk. When they figure like, damn, he ain't chasing behind me, or he ain't calling and checking on me, or he ain't doing this. If a chick asks for more of your time or saying you need to communicate better, you doing right. You doing it right. Trust and believe me. You doing it right. So, yeah. But what she don't understand is right now she hot. But if she really was what she thinks she is, a dude could have cuffed her and she could probably say, well, my career is in the way. Me being a WNBA player is, it's kind of like, it's and when you ready then, you ready to be with somebody then, nobody about to sit down. When she got more testosterone pumping her fucking veins than you do, are you crazy? Like, I'm 20 years old, 6'7", 6'9", 20. Like, I could have any chick that I want. Why would I give her my all right now? Think about that for a minute. Now if you 30 in the league, you 30 and up in the league, she may make sense for you. You about to retire, you know what I'm saying? Or, you done had your fun with the groupies, or you done had your fair share of flings and you kind of wanted to settle down. But you got to ask yourself, do she want to settle down? All these dudes she with, they ain't doing nothing but catching and releasing. That's all they doing. All the dudes she with is catch and release. It's catch and release. Catch and release. It's catch and release. That's all they doing. That's all the dudes she with. Catch and release. Nobody's, but and then the guy she dealing with, they got the pick of the litter. Shador got the pick of the litter. Jalen Duren got the pick of the litter. These young guys are young and looking to conquer. I think she really should just be focused on her career. And if she gonna have a dude that she like to deal with, low key, that can hit it right, and you just gonna deal with him, just deal with a guy like that. That's what I say. But does she know, basically, to find a guy that's 6'7", you know what I'm saying, 6'8"? Does she know how she is limiting her dating market? Like, she's gonna be one of those women that's gonna be 30, 35. I'll say 35. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna be hit the wall, and she gonna be talking about, I just want somebody to love me. I don't care what he look like. And best believe, women know when they hit the wall. Best believe me. These women know when they hit the wall. Stop. Women know when they hit the wall, y'all. They know it. They know when they don't get the caliber of looks. They know when they don't get the caliber of guys they want. And a lot of these women, They overestimate. They overestimate, bro. They sit here, they picky all day about who they want to be with. What they say is always a better ninja. Remember that. Remember that when you feel bad for a single mama, or you feel bad for a woman that's over 30 or really around 35 and older, especially if they ain't never been married, make sure y'all double tap the screen and like the video. When you feel bad for them, don't forget they was the same one saying it was always a better ninja. Remember that. They was the one saying it was always a better ninja. Remember that. They always saying that, and they ain't got no ninja. And the ninjas you see they dealing with, you know how it's funny when dudes, when you hear people say, well, you know, he said he like a woman like this, but his mama look like this, or his baby mama look like that. Well, he might about to catch a squirrel finally. Come on, Mr. Squirrel, make it. Oh, he made it. Squirrel made it, thank God. Yeah, he was close. Come here, Miles. Come here. No, come here. Sit down, sit down. Sit down, sit. Don't you do that. I don't care. You listen. Sorry. Is that a chow chow? Oh, they mean too. My mom got one. Woo! He got 20 bites on his resume already. Come on. Miles and came back home and don't want to listen no more. Boy. You took a vacation and forgot how to listen. But yeah. They gotta understand it's always a better ninja. When they figure out that most ninjas' attention is just that they want the booty. That's it. And once you get the booty, the power lie within you. You know? Once you get the sex, the power lie within you. That's what it is. That's why after you be hitting it, and women ask like, what are we? What are we? You know? Never give a commitment then. You know? They know it. So nobody gonna take, I think real talk, her reputation ruined right now. It is. And that's the bad thing about dating high profile dudes for her. Being seen in the car with G Herbo, her reputation is ruined. And some of you need to be like, I still wife it, I still do this. You put yourself in a position where you make 5, 10, 20 million a year, 30 million a year. Bruh, she just gonna be another fling. You're not gonna cuff that, bro. You just talking from a perspective or a scope of a from our regular scope, from a social media scope. You see women on social media all the time, like, man, this bitch bad. My wife, I cuff her. Man, you get to know them women, bro. A lot of times, if you get women, or you ain't pressed for punani, a lot of times you'll just walk away like, I'm good, bro. You be like, man, a lot of times you'll be like, I'm good. I don't even want to talk to her no more. Or I don't even want to deal with her no more. Trust and believe me, bro. A lot of times you're going to be like, I'm good, bro. You'll hear stuff. You'll see stuff. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, bro, I don't even want to talk to her no more. But the good thing about it is, a lot of times you don't even have to initiate the breakup no more. She going to initiate the breakup. Because I tell you this about women. They will say, well, men are always on the hunt for another woman. Truth be told, women are always on the hunt for the next cock on the cock here. So, but she thinks she got the juice right now. She got all this notoriety right now. Mark my words. I don't think any of the guys that she aiming with is gonna cuff her. Not even in this simp league with Jalen Green and all these simp niggas. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't about to cuff her. At all. They not about to cuff her. They not. And that's what she don't understand. And that's what women can't understand. Once I see you with a few type of niggas like that, and ain't nobody keep you for a year, 2, 3 years, or 4 years, or shit, at least a year and a half, we know what the deal is. So she limiting her dating pool, right? She limiting her dating pool very. So it's just NBA players. And watch how her limit, watch how her standards change. It's gonna get to the point where I just want somebody to love me for me. After that shit then got blew out, it's looser than a gooser. You know, she done experienced every trip. She done been everywhere. Nigga done bought her every type of bag, all that cash. She done went through her money, right? And when you got a woman that's a feminist, and think about it too, because you got to think about it. Remember, I did a video about her sharing that divester video, right? So let's say she is a divester. How many 6'7" white NBA players is it? I mean, we go to the Euro League. Maybe she want to go be with Ignor or Nicola or something like that. So how many? What is her real options? Because do she really prefer black guys? She shared a divester video. So one, that's the biggest red flag. When women start talking divester shit. I was telling Tom on the phone about an hour ago. I was talking to this chick, whatever. She was like, I got a problem with black guys dating white women. So you know what I asked? I said, so you got a problem with black women dating white guys? No, white women are just evil. And I guess it's just a double standard. I already knew right then and there. She was a good time, not a long time. And when you run into stuff like that, even if you like, you know what, I don't even want to plug it no more. I don't even want to hit it no more. Don't make it an argument. Keep everything player. Even if you know this the last time you land with a chick, even if you know it's the last time y'all having a conversation, or even if you feel like everything going good, right? Everything, and I talk about this on the Patreon coming up. I ain't uploaded it yet. So you feel like everything going good with old girl, and out the blue, she dipped. Out the blue, she just started tripping and like, oh yeah, and start pulling back, and then she gotta argue. She wanna argue with you and shit, or just start arguments. And just like I said, don't even argue. Don't even get an energy. You know, don't even get an energy. Just be like, all right, have a nice life. Or like I said, y'all at the table, you getting to know her, and she say some shit, and you be like, man, I don't even rock with it. It could be some shit where she'll say something, and you'll be like, well, I don't even want a relationship with her no more, right? But I still hit it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But she might say some shit out the left field where it's like, you know what? I don't even want to hit it no more. But the whole thing ain't just pick up and leave. And I mean, you could do that. Like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Cool. You know, my whole thing is I just keep it player. It's all right, cool. Even if it's the last time I'm smashed or last time we talking, man. What Nicki Minaj say when they called her Hulk Hogan? Block Hogan. Block Hogan City. It's a whole. I'm blocking. Block Hogan. I don't want to see you again. I don't want to talk to you again. I'm good, bro. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta play it like that. Ain't no point in having no confrontation with these women. You ain't gonna change their mind. Listen to me. You ain't gonna change their mind. So you arguing back and forth with her about what she believe, white women, black women. Fuck, I'm arguing with you for. You can't change their mind. Even if you explain to them, it's like the boxing community. Even though you can prove you was right because your fighter beat that fighter, what they do? What's their go-to move? Well, you know, he was drained, or he wasn't the same fighter, or he was tired, or the ref cheated. It's always some shit. They never take accountability. They never could take their L in stride. Oh, he was on steroids. I think he was on this, that, and the third. Same thing with women. You can explain how I sound dumb what the fuck they saying, right? I don't talk politics with them or nothing. You can explain how dumb they sound. They be like, I don't care. I believe what I believe. You wasting your time. You wasting your time. When they show feminist red flags, my thing would be, if you got you got three options. You can be an idiot and ignore it, which is the worst thing you can do. Then you can say, well, you know what? I don't even want to be associated with her no more. I don't even want to smash no more. And sometimes some of them feminist takes that they be having, like it be like that. Like, dog, you know what? I ain't even want to smash no more. I don't even want to smash. And then you could just say, you know, I just hit it and be done with it. But the danger of hitting it and be done with it, them the women you end up knocking up. Or them the women that end up being crazy and stalking your crib or stalking you and shit. I'm telling you. Them be the women. So, like I said before, depending on the red, it could be outside of feminist red flags. Depending on the red flag, depending on the red flag, it's on you. But ain't no point in arguing what they believe in. You can't change their mind. Don't change their mind. Don't convince them. Don't try to sell them a goddamn vacuum. don't try to be a salesman. Don't try to sell them the washer and the dryer. Let them believe what they believe in. They don't think logical. So, of course, I didn't argue, old girl. They sound, for what? I'm about to argue with you. You believe what you believe in. I'm about to go link with this chick right now in a minute. You think I'm about to argue with it? You think I'm about to argue with her about something? Absolutely not. And if she try to pick an argument, I believe it. It's just what I believe on. I'm about to explain shit to you. Now, if you really want to understand who, what, when, and why, that's different, though. Because I can explain why from an educational purpose. But like I said with Angel Reese, she going to find out that she already at the midpoint. New NBA players going to toss her around, bro. Even though these dudes simps, wife and 40-year-old hoes that's gawking niggas up in the back of the BMW and the Benz while other dudes in the car, ain't nobody gonna take Angel Reese serious from the simple fact of her mindset. Come on. Her mindset is feminist. Her mindset is independent. A dude will take a nice looking bad bitch out of McDonald's and wife her before she wife Angel Reese. You can't do nothing with that. You can't train her to be a wife. It's already out her system. It's impossible. You can't make Angel Reese a wife. Something traumatic would have to happen to her. No matter how good the sex is and all that, she'll do everything you say, but you can't make her a wife. Once the feminism in them, you can't train the feminism out of them. You can't. Double tap screen, like the video. You can't change it out of them. Once I got mine, I don't need you. That's one of the worst. Look here. Two of the worst things a woman can tell you is call you a bitch and say, I don't need you. You could be an asshole. You can have a little stick. Or whatever. I still hit. But when she say, I don't need you, and she call you a bitch, it really, in my opinion, ain't no coming back from that. She can never be in the category of wifey again. She had to do some spectacular shit. And when she mean, I don't really need you, when she mean it, it's a wrap. It's a rickety rap. It's a wrap. She going to block Hogan lips. I'm gonna get that sound clip too if I remember. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. And be surprised with you. Most of these feminists most of these dudes that's married, especially these older dudes by my age, 35 and up, they probably married to feminists. It's real talk. And can a feminist change? Only thing, they so hard. A lot of the women like Angel Reese, they so hard, but in public, they'll never change. You'll hear stuff like what Vivica say where she'll say shit like, well, I'm rolling to open to date anybody now. I just want somebody to do this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. But the only thing that really changed them is when they lonely and they just become recreational use. They know it. And they secretly try to run back to their husband. I was dealing with this chick that got divorced and shit, the little nurse shit. And what's so funny about it is, niggas was just like catch and release, as the brother Black Ram 313 would say. And she was cool, but you gotta remember, she 40, got a young kid and all that shit. Like, man, what? She had the bag, good personality, but the problem with that is, like, nobody about to cuff you. It's too many options out here. And a lot of these dudes got options on both sides of the board. Rainbow Django. Somebody say Rainbow Django. Some of these dudes got options on both sides of the board. So their options is unlimited for the most part. Rainbow Django's out here, bro. And some of these options are unlimited for these, and her options is limited. And she really trying to go back to her husband and shit, which is hilarious to me. He ain't having it. Buddy standing on business. And I salute him, standing on business. He was running down on niggas for her, over her and shit. I'm like, I ain't doing that. Buddy ain't running down on me. But still, yeah, don't take them back. A lot of times, a lot of these women want to leave a relationship because they want to try. They be wanting new sex more than you do. They do. And when you don't give them a reason to, and you a good dude or you do what you're supposed to do, they gotta find a reason. That's why I told y'all. What's that saying they say? What's that saying they say about going to hell? They say why, why commit a couple small sins or whatever? If you going to hell, come down here a legend or whatever. What my man, what they said, the devil said, come down. He said, why don't you just go ahead and be a big fuck up? Just come down here, whole legend. That shit was funny. He said, come down here with a reputation or some shit. I forget how that shit go. That shit was funny. But I'm about to read y'all comments before I hop in the shower. But yeah. Like for real. That's a great. I mean, they just want something new, and they like to adopt a lot of black women and modern black people in general. They like to how can I say it? They like to adopt every European belief other than when they be talking about swingers and shit. When they talk about swingers and shit. Why you think white people keep they relationships alive? A lot of them are avid swingers. Or a lot of them be cheating on each other, and it's just understood. And then you see the kids move out and all that stuff, and and they just may just live two separate lives and it'd be a business deal, which that's what marriage is anyway. And I told y'all, out of like 95% of the time, I'm gonna tell you what, how you open up your relationship, how the marriage open up. I'm gonna tell you this. A woman usually open up the relationship because she want to keep the provider and she wants sexual stimulation. Now, if a dude open up the relationship, he got leverage over the woman. So the leverage is that she might have messed up, or he be like, I'm leaving, and she be like, no, I don't leave, and then he like, I'm gonna just do what I want to do, and she might, okay, that's cool, just make sure you protect yourself, come home to me every night, and woo 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 woo, and that's how that usually two of the ways it usually happen. That's two of the ways it happen, but a lot of times it's the woman that open the relationship up, because she feel like if a woman open a relationship up, and I was looking for these. If a woman open a relationship up on you, she don't respect you. A woman would not, honestly, unless it's 20, 30 years in, a woman ain't gonna try to open a relationship up with a dude she really respect. I promise you. He said my next woman needs to be 5'7" or shorter origin. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Let them be superficial. Eventually, it comes to nothing. Yep. I just said that. Shout out to my brother Greenwood. Shout out to Texas. That's what I said. It's going to come to nothing. They're going to be out here. They're going to be out here, miserable and buying cat food. He retracted his statement. I can't really spell his name. Leon, salute. He said, free my boy Diddy. They set him up. Dracula. I mean, shit. If you believe what you believe, he innocent until proven guilty. I'm in Detroit area. Shout out to Philip Wood. Extra. Boy, you like color. He like purple hair, thick gals. I don't know about purple hair. I never really looked into purple hair. That's more emo stuff. I remember I talked to this chick. She was a twin. And one of them, they was named Tia. I forget the other one name, but I dated the other one. But I had a class with the other one. Tia had a hoarse voice, and the other one, and she wore glasses. She was kind of nerdy. They both were cute. And the other one I was talking to, her name was Micah. It was funny. They was Tia Micah. I don't know how they came up with them names. And one day I seen Mike at the mall, like I was in high school. She was a full goth now, goth girl. Most of them goth gamer girls, they believe in wearing purple hair. I really never really seen them in real life, honestly, bro. Like I never come across them. He said, "Here's my game. Don't this James Dopes." He said, "Don't actively go out looking for women. Don't party with different women. Just do you, pay your bills, wait for one to come along that fits you." I mean, yeah, I can see that. But some dudes are just active go getters, bro. You see one, and a lot of dudes just gotta go get it. But he right. You should just focus on yourself, and one come along, it's gonna come along. But when you young, you already know your testosterone high. You going out there to be a hunter. So I can't knock neither one, but he giving great advice. Boy, if you got some classy gals, you don't party, have loads of broke, I think he meant broke friends, what's y'all approach gonna be? He said, boy, if you get a classy girl, well, you treat them as you treat them as you go. If she classy, you already know what it is. Hold on real quick. Um, she keep trying to change, like ask me about the time. Like literally, I live around the corner. So it's always the same. I treat them all the same, and then in the beginning, then I play how I go. But yeah, I mean, shit, it don't change. The structure don't change. I'm gonna talk about that on the Patreon. I mean, on the Free Game 89 channel or the Patreon. Hit the like thinkers thing. Yeah, it don't change. How I treat a woman don't change. I don't treat nobody different when I first meet them. Now, if I get to know you, obviously, then the more intel I got, that's how I treat them. It's how you approach classy girls. A low has a low. I don't know if they got a low count, so I can't even say that. I treat them all the same. I approach them all the same. I treat them all like it. When I meet them, hold the door open, pull the chair out, all that shit. Hey, text me when you get home, woo, 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 all that. If I hear something I like or don't like, then that's just when the game plan come in. You know what I'm saying? I might get one to, I might be like, I might, you know, it's just the same. I treat them all the same. Just depends on as we go. The more intel I get, like if I really like her, then I'm like, cool, like, all right, let's do something. What you doing? Like it's just it's the same for me. It's the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until you're proven, like, she might be like, I just want to fuck around and that's all I'm looking for. Of course, I'm going to treat her different. I'm not looking for nothing serious. Of course, I'm going to play it how I go. Or, and she like, yeah, I'm really looking for this, that, and the third. I'm looking for a husband and all this and that. And then, she doing things like that, like coming over, cooking, cleaning, or she showing interest and she, like, really, like, into me. Then, yeah, of course. It's just really playing it how I go. But how I approach and how I treat them, all the same in the beginning. Even hoes. I treat hoes like a gentleman. That might sound crazy as hell to y'all, but even hoes, treat them the same way in the beginning. But support the channel, CJ Good 313 Cash App and Venmo, Trump 2024 Below say. He said, if you know how to play hard to get, use your words, you don't need money. Yeah, no, you don't, but money helps. He said, in VR, we love President Trump, vote for Trump, make America great again, respectful again, lead the nation. All right, that's his opinion. Siberian Goon, LeBron on live. It's a Diddy party. No Diddy. What'd he say? Ain't nothing like a Diddy party. Why? What's going on? Most of these women are for the streets. Most dudes are average in height. And what's average height? That's what is it? What 5? I think 5'9". I think 5'9" is average in height. I don't know. He said, I just like why be weird? I don't get that. Like why? Well, he hanging name a dog after me. Well, Miles. Yeah, my boy Miles. Yeah. My dad named him after Miles Davis. I never changed his name. Just he said, catch your release is cringe. You have the few grains of truth in there, but really this is some incel stuff. Good women exist. They're attracted the wrong type because your heart is. It don't matter. I seen dudes with great hearts get crushed. I seen dudes that do it all right. Great guys get crushed. So no, it ain't incel. It's just to the point where. Like I said before, I give every woman an equal opportunity in the beginning. Ain't nothing wrong with that, and I play it how I go from there. But it's not incel stuff. Incels don't even get asked to begin with, so that disqualifies most of us anyway. But no matter if you got a good heart, now they taking your heart out like a Scorpion. Was it Scorpion who took your heart out? strip your esophagus and shit out. Don't matter. Them dudes get hurt the most. No matter if you a good dude on this dating market, it's kind of hard. Hard. They take advantage of them type of dudes. You just got to be a good dude with a good heart and know how to play it. You got to be smart. So no, and I approach it that most women aren't good. I don't ain't no good women. So it ain't that I don't believe it's not no good women. Me saying that, but me saying that, in my opinion, just my expectations are low. So that's just pretty much what it is. Christian, what's going on? Christian McCarthy, salute. But catch and release, yeah, most people believe in that. Most women believe in that. They catch you and release you. Hell yeah. I'm holding on to this powerful power that I have within me. Select delivery. Shout out to Al Ward. Vote blue. I mean, that's your opinion. They eat sloppy, talk funny, act ratchet. It depends on the woman. You got some women that don't act ratchet and they more hoish than the ratchet girls. Real time, I'm pretty sure you got some hood rats that can make it that make better, girlfriends. They just not refined and wives. There's some classy suburban girls. Them girls be nasty too. Yeah, I can't deal with a woman that ain't got no manners, bro. Absolutely not. If she lose, I don't want her. If she loose, I don't want her. Yeah, facts. She too nice. Law of attraction. You attract what you harbor. Your action attracting promiscuous women because you are promiscuous. This isn't reality for everyone. I mean, I don't really think that's the case every time, but I see what you're saying. But for the most part, I guess 6'7" if you are black, but Hattie can look anyway. Facts. Hawk Mode 365. We just talked about that on the phone. Me and Tom. Nice try, Diddy. No Diddy. Christian say the nest had too many birds in it. It's finished. The birds of the feather flock together. Said BWs will date the ugliest looking Brad ever because black women know white make right. Yep. That's unfortunate though, Juan, but that's what they look like for them. Salute CJ. I just blocked them. He said I'd rather date an average looking Caitlin Clark than an Angel. I don't know about average looking Caitlin Clark. I think you mean an average looking white woman. I don't know about Caitlin Clark dating her, but some of these dudes got options. They can just go trans, gay, because some of these dudes are low key. And most women know that guys are Fruit Loops before most guys do. Because most guys really ain't paying attention like that. So, real talk. Most women know guys are the way they are. They know. Well, they can get other women. Yup. Full board spectrum. Almost game time. I'm gonna go watch it at the bar. DWX. What happened to her and JD? Who was Jalen Durn? I don't know. They never was confirmed to be an actual couple. She acted like it was just a situation of shit. Maybe they was just friends. Maybe they was just travel buddies. I don't know. She got a lot of short-term relationships. That's like a choppy resume. Josh Bruin, he said, I agree with that. Good advice. I agree with that. Give me any day. He said, you treat a whore like a prom queen and a prom queen like a whore, you will be, I think he mean right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just treat everybody the same in the beginning, and I just play it by how I go from there. Women are categorized themselves, for real talk. Incels is the new knee-jerk rebuttal that people program to say, yeah, incels are virgins. From what I understand, they're virgins. So, yeah, double tap the screen and like the video. What time is it? Because I got to get out of here. Ooh, shit. I might not make 4:30. Let me get out of here, man. Shout out to One Honor, but peace.